Yeah, we're just chatting.
Just having a chat with Il Divo, like you do.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out when. Yeah, where was that then?
Somewhere in a mansion out in the...
It was Christmas at High Wycombe. That's where. That's when we did this morning at High Wycombe, at the house there.
Time flies so quickly.
Yeah, that was nearly 43 years ago now.
Some days it feels like...
It's incredible.
Yeah, we all had our own hair and teeth. Well, I was going to say, mixed together opera and pop, add 4 gorgeous men with fantastic voices to make us all melt, and you've got the classical singing sensation there, Il Divo, David, Carlos, Sebastian and Urs. Have I pronounced that properly?
That was absolutely perfect.
Thank you very much. I've been practicing that one all morning. It's great to see you. Welcome to this morning. So we've worked out when you all got together last.
Yes, sorry.
We're happy with... No.
Sorry to bore you.
No, because it's annoying. Those things annoy you then, don't they?
It would have been bothering me all day. And this album is...
Yes, your new one.
I would have thought really quite hard to find, because you've, once again, beautifully married pop and opera together, but trying to find songs that do that must be quite tricky.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting task. You know, we wanted to try and rediscover some of the magic of the first album, which was The Grand Experiment. So we tried to bring together songs from kind of as many different corners of music as we could. You know, if you put Winner Takes It All next to Amazing Grace, next to Frankie Goes to Hollywood's Power of Love, next to Hallelujah, you know, look at it on paper and go, my goodness, what is that? But, you know, it all really came together in the end.
Is it true that Simon Cowell, who, of course, is looking after you, came in initially and looked at the, the songs that we're going to have done and said, no, actually, no, that's not right, let's start again?
That's what he wants to believe.
Yeah. I thought that might be the case.
Simon, sorry, it's a teamwork. I believe that it's a teamwork, you know, of course, he's got a last say on the record, where on the tour we are all 4 producers and we decide which songs we're going to do, etc. But on the record, it's true, we work together and we put a list of songs and then we decide which songs we're going to record. And on this album, which we started to record in October and finished recording in August, that took us a little time. We've put the list of songs, I think, of 200 songs, and recorded 16 songs and kept only, 11 songs at the end. And with him, we decided which song we should do. And he says, this one won't work. And we say, yeah, it will. No, trust me. And then, of course, he has the last say.
Yeah, but you say you're very much a team. So do you see yourself as a group, not 4 individual kind of solo singers? You're very much a group now. Because you did have some time off, so was it interesting coming back together? Was it a different dynamic?
You know, the funny thing is that actually spending time apart from each other has bonded us much more.
Yeah.
And I think it has to do that we just had, for the first time since we started with Il Divo, we had time to live an individual life again, and then you could come back after like 6-7 months and say, hey, what have you been doing? Yeah, I bought an apartment, and then I'm going to get married and things, and before that it was, what have you been doing yesterday? Well, you know exactly what I've been doing. You've been sitting next to me for the last 3 years.
Getting on my nerves.
Is it true that in that time away, and you can never guarantee that what you've read is correct, that you were making curtains?
Yes, that is true.
It is true.
Yeah,
now,
absolutely.
I gave you the opportunity to deny that then.
Well, I'm not ashamed of it.
So are you good at making curtains? Is it a line of home furnishings?
I heard it's a professional.
I like to believe so. No, I bought a house, and it is actually my first own home. And when we finished last year's tour, I had a 9-square-foot storage locker in Kensington, and that was all I had. So
worth about 20 million quid, I would have thought.
I wish it was. Yeah.
I'm sure your curtains are lovely. I know you're going to be performing for us at the end of the show, and also you're going to come and taste Phil's cooking today, because he's making special opera gatto for you. So we need professional opinions on that one.
And we'll be touring as well.
Yes, in February. Big world tour in February.
That's something we're very much looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because then the sales of the tickets is tomorrow, actually.
Opening tomorrow?
Yeah, opening tomorrow.
Details on the website?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you need to build your strength with a bit of cake.
Yeah, well, yeah. And warm it up a little bit.
We know that I think more fans outside this morning than in weeks and weeks and weeks of special guests coming in, and they were packed outside. There is one lady, I'm going to introduce you, I'm going to bring her out, I'm going to leave her here actually as we go and do some other stuff. She today has flown from New York. She's arrived from New York this morning, and she leaves to go home to New York this afternoon, and she is here purely
Just
for
because of us.
you.
Yes.
Wow.
Her father
day.
used to work with the Queen, so good contact.
Oh, right.
Victoria, here you come.
Oh my God.
And she's called Victoria.
And
as
she's
well.
called Victoria.
Don't stand by me, stand by them.
Ah, she's the
Hello,
lady.
Victoria.
Go on, where you go. There you go. Right, and we'll leave them doing all of that. That's dedication. And thanks very much indeed, guys. I'll see you after the break.
Thanks a lot.